How's it going, guys? LikeABossGamingHD here, bringing you a little gameplay here. It's a knife only. I'm playing a little bit of Kill Confirmed on what's this map called? Aftermath, I think, something like that. Anyway, yeah. So I guess I just want. This is a really sick gameplay. I end up getting second place, which is really crazy for only knife. I'm only using a knife. I have 6 different perks, and then I'm also using the throwing axe. I count that as a primary or as a knife weapon. You know, if you didn't expect that, then you know. Whatever, yeah, I'm using the throwing axe also. But I'm surprisingly do pretty well, so I decided I'd record what I wanted to be, would be I think my first impressions of the game, maybe. And I would have to say, my first impressions of this game is that it is tons of fun. It is, it's very different in some ways from old Call of Duties, but it's very similar in other ways to the old Call of Duties. One thing that a lot of people were begging for after Modern Warfare 3, and actually all the way since Modern Warfare 2, they were asking for bigger maps. And, you know, I thought I would be disappointed when I saw how small the maps were for Black Ops 2, because Black Ops 1 was really good for its good, large map sizes. It was fun with that. Black Ops 2 has very short, small maps. But I think they're laid out so well where they're not like, I can't believe I missed with the tomahawk there. But they're laid out so well where, so many campers, where I think it actually makes up for the size. So I think the maps are different than expected, and they're almost what people feared, but they're a good version of what people feared. They turned out for the better. I really love all the maps I've played on. I think all of the stock ones, including the upgrades to Nuketown, which are impeccable, as you've heard me say before. But they are very, unlike previous games. You really have to normally roll with an SMG, or I find it easier to roll with a knife. I love it. Me and a couple of my friends, Milo, Odin PBH, he's been in a bunch of my recent videos, and Dan, Sarah, I think it's Sarah Toby. I think I've asked him how to pronounce it like a million times before, but we were just kind of having fun knifing, and I decided just to do a little practice round, and here it was. This turned out really fun. But the graphics in this game are also a big surprise. I think people fear they would be like the traditional Call of Duty graphics. You know, what do you expect? You expect fun and entertaining gameplay, but you don't expect Battlefield 3 like graphics. And these graphics are really excellent, actually. Now the textures, when you get close up, when you get really close up, are way better than before. They still aren't perfect, but for a game that comes out that doesn't get the development time that Battlefield does, it certainly does. It certainly is up to par, you know, with the time that it was given. Gameplay, as you can expect with Call of Duty, is so much fun, entertaining, high-paced. Yeah, it has a very high pace. It's very, very fast. Very run and gun, but it also takes some strategy too. They took away some of the noob things. They pretty much took away noob tubing. They took away basically sniping pretty much because these maps are so small. There's a nice little tomahawk kill there. I keep calling it a tomahawk. I think it's like a tactical axe or something like that. It's pretty much a tomahawk. The weapons in this game are insanely fun to try out. Like I said, it's pretty much an SMD dominant game. I don't know much about many of the new weapons. If I try to explain them, I'd probably just humiliate myself. But the new tactical axe is actually interesting. It's different than a throwing knife. It has a lot of quick drop, and it's very top heavy, like you would expect from a real one. And here, watch this right here, guys. I'm just gonna be really quiet. Boom! There we go. Can't even believe I got that kill. And that some guy saved me there. I probably would have gotten a double kill there. That was pretty crazy. But the guns in this game, excellently designed. Basically the ones they've changed, I love. I love what they did with the crossbow. I think they really upgraded it. I like what they did with the knife, the regular knife. I like what they did with the ballistic knife. They made it. I think they made the ballistic knife just a little bit more smoother. I think they improved the bullet spread on it. I can't believe I missed that guy there. But I think another thing they've done with all the guns is improve that bullet spread. A lot easier to shoot without a scope. More realistic, I would say. Maybe not easier, but realistic to what it would be in real life. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's really improved. Like I said, the crossbow very well improved, and then you could see some of the other guns making appearances, but I don't know enough about them right now to talk about it. Like I said, I might do a full review on the multiplayer a little bit later. Campaign and zombies, I have played neither, so I will do separate first impressions for both of those, and separate reviews probably for both of those. If I play zombies, I've never been that big of a fan of zombies. I enjoy it, but I've never loved it that much. But you know, I'm sure I'll play it. Maybe it's I've just never been that good at it. But it certainly is a lot of fun from what I've heard. My friends say Nuketown Zombies, I heard, is just a ton of fun. It's very well designed. What else is there to talk about? You got gameplay, you got guns, you got maps. Whew, it's tough. Let's see. What is there? Okay. Well, like I said, the gameplay is traditional to Call of Duty, as you would expect. Game modes, I guess. They're pretty much the same game modes from what I could tell. Sticks and Stones much improved because of the weapons in there are improved. I almost got that kill. The rest of the game modes very well thought out. I think something that I've heard, and I would have to agree with, is that there is a huge emphasis on doing the objective. It's not just about getting kills. You get much more. You get points towards your score streaks instead of kills towards kill streaks. So you know, it's much more objective based, because you get a lot more points for like capturing a flag or dominating an area than you do just for getting kills in most game modes. Or like, you know, I'm in kill confirmed, so it's, you know, it's pretty much all about kills. But the rest of the game modes are insanely fun. I get lucky with a couple tags here. But the rest of the game modes are insanely fun. And on to these score streaks. Now, this I wasn't sure about. Kill streaks were something that's been in the Call of Duty series for a while. I thought, you know, that's really how it should stay, in my opinion. I hate when I lose my care package like this. So that's something with these small maps, is it's hard to get a care package in. I lost my train of thought. But these score streaks, they turned out really well. I think they're really well designed. None are that overpowered unless you get someone who's hacking. Lightning Strike is a very good. It's a very tough one, and I can't believe I even missed this guy. It's a very tough one to get, and it's very fun. The Dragonfire drone is pretty cool. All these ones. See, I'm hanging around the middle of the pack here. You're wondering how do I get up to second? This is when I realize I need to get a good gameplay for you guys. I start to step it up. You know, go MLG, LikeABoss Pro. What is that thing? Who even knows? Little walking trash can. I believe I've only heard a couple people not like this game. I think definitely for the price, it is most certainly worth it. Two guys here. I think I get one of them. Do I get the second one here? Watch out! Nope, I do not. He decides to start knifing because he sees me knifing. What a noob. If you wanna, you know, this game is really cool. I don't know if there's much more I can say. It's insanely fun. The best Call of Duty, in my opinion, since Call of Duty 4. I think it surpasses that. Well, it's up there with Black Ops. I think it and Black Ops are now considered the two best. Call of Duty 4 we loved because it was the start of everything. But I think it's getting a little bit outdated now. For its time, it was insanely fun. To this day, it's the only campaign I've actually played on a Call of Duty, so that's saying something. I might play this campaign. Guys, the gameplay is going to wrap up here soon. Overall, I would really recommend you buy this game. If you're not going to buy it now, ask for it for Christmas. Ask your aunt, ask your uncle, ask your grandpa, because you're going to want like 50 copies of this game just to bask in its awesomeness. And I know I, for one, am not even like that much of a COD fanboy. Like, I was insanely disappointed with Modern Warfare 3. I played it a little bit, and I never bought it. I never ended up buying the game. It was insanely disappointing. Modern Warfare 2 was such a letdown from the original Call of Duty 4. World at War I enjoyed, Black Ops I enjoyed, but I've been much more of a Battlefield guy. I, in the beginning, was saying how awful this game is going to be. I didn't think it would be good at all, and it's been such a surprise. I think that's the main reason I like it so much, is just how surprising it's been. You know, like, even stuff like that car exploding, that looked beautiful, you know, for a Call of Duty game. All its usual things that it could improve on, that it needed to improve on to keep the series alive, have been improved on. And we're looking here, I'm trying to get a final kill cam. I see a guy, and I'm just ducking. I'm hoping he does not get me. Let's see. Can I? Boom! And I get him. Oh, what a beautiful kill cam to end it, guys. Overall, I would like to give this game, on my first impressions, maybe a... Ooh, let's say a 9 out of 10. That's a high score for a Call of Duty game, but I think it's just so customizable. These are just my first impressions, remember. You know, there's a lot more stuff you can talk about, but until next time, I guess, have a boss day. Peace!